Okay, we will. Or maybe I should say welcome to the stream. We will wait a bit for, well, to people come, and I'm gonna give a few minutes for my Discord crew to come. If someone joins from there, it is the Maps Discord. Link should be in the YouTube's description. And I'm gonna tap out a bit so I can see stuff. Maybe I should get later options so you can see that stream is starting, but I don't know. Okay. I didn't choose the best name. 100% Seer. Game name. It is absolutely fine. We will play with as many people as comes. And we will go for a solo game, of course. I am going to... Yeah. I'm gonna check for my phone and mute the mic on my headset a little bit while we wait. I will add some sort of timing afterwards. We might just kick the guy off if nobody joins. Problem with Discord is that everyone has it like silenced and doesn't even check it, you know. Close this off. I hope the stream settings will be better this time. Okay. Now someone has joined. Let's check. Yeah, oh wait. Yeah, I can still hear my voice. Or see that it says that it's detected. Going to talk about a rant about some gym stuff actually. Because we will have time to talk about it. Maybe we will look around at people's stuff more though. I don't know. The gym is a passion of mine. Not too big of a passion, but it's been a few years now. Okay. 1, 2 min. Or no. Okay, let's go. It's full anyway, so no point now. Have some a little bit of dead time in between when I said stuff. It's fine. Just I don't like to watch a stream where there's like no commentary. I mean, sure, if someone pushes for something impressive, that's okay, but Otherwise, I don't think that. Same as same with the video, of course. Let's see here. Of course, we're gonna vote for 100%, and we're gonna do OP 0, and it will be forced. Okay, we got some gold rolls, I see. Are we gonna go for a... Let's go for chaos.
Your building is complete.
Make sure we can kill the pesky divine levels. We can add maybe a wizard on top of that. Yeah, some fun stuff for when the eminence comes. 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe here. I want the siege about my siege to be about here. So I want kind of the fork lightning and chain lightning to be able to use this cross area. That's kind of my plan with the placement. We will of course adapt stuff because it's 100% and you don't want to just sleep. I mean, you can do that, going for like easy towers early game. I should be careful when I move around, I saw from last time, but I have changed to more... It should be more smooth now, but less quality perhaps. Max quality. Build.
Upgrade finished.
Perhaps we should go a little bit more on this. This is now the chaos version. I'm not 100% sure about it. This must be a bug. This is the old model. You can see the lighting has changed though. Like it's like it detecting it as a custom model. Gonna tab out and see comments. Okay. The second tab out very quickly now, so it doesn't really interrupt the stream. Actually, why have I fixed the chat stuff when I think about it? Doesn't make much sense. I mean, you can full screen it. I mean, that's good. If it works like that. So it's heretic. It's early game, so stuff are easy. Continuing on, we don't have to worry what's coming, by the way. Let's put this, got chain lightning. So whenever I train, I prefer free weights. When I have like access to gym, and of course I train for muscles, I kind of don't like to train for strength. It's not my cup of tea, and you need to have like consistency in that. And of course that comes with some stuff I will talk about. Let's just take a little bit of break from that and see. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just put it here. Might need that to be able to deal with later levels that comes. Chaos is not the strongest tower, like, you know, unless it's against Divine. I like the hero though, so it has a reward at the end. Less useful tower part. Let's call it pre-fertile. Okay, people are doing fine on the map. So I'm gonna talk about also the calisthenics. That's body weight movements. Body weight movements are usually requires like a bar to do, like so you can split between push and pulls, and it's for upper body mostly. It is useful because you don't really get too lazy to go to the gym, and it's a lot easier to jump up and do some pull-ups. I can't do that many because I'm like 91, 92 kilograms. So, okay, we need to adapt to level 16. You see it top right corner. And it's slow, so they have extra health, but they walk slower, so you get more value out of splash. I'm gonna go for an additional thing. I'm gonna go for this first time. This one is slow. New upgrade. If you haven't seen this yet, it only provides slow, so you get it late game if you don't go for the first time. Okay, I think I'm done with the. I'm gonna continue with the part with the gym after we have discovered what we should do here. I'm gonna go for okay, we will have easy levels with the Divine, so we can set this one up now. So I will talk about the bench press. It is actually an exercise I don't do too much and don't like or promote as much, because it's always overhyped or they give some other reasons. It is actually very much a strength movement. It is not a bodybuilding movement. You can add it still to supplement, like in long term, to grow, to you capitalize on your strength to build more muscle. You can do that. So building that strength does help with that. It is also necessary for powerlifting, as an easy ball, progressive, overload stuff and that. So it actually has a lot of use for anyone who wants to go for strength. And it has a unique type of frontal strength, which also is a disadvantage. Going to go over that soon more. Let's see here what's coming. We should really use our golem. No, it's not really fine. Upgrading our siege won't do much against heroes, so it's really just getting this one as fast as we can. Maybe I should take one thing more. You can do power building kind of programming and thinking, but it's also very important to like really take the lift serious if you want to take it serious, like making sure you're adding other exercises in that. Okay, let's look on some other people's stuff. You see the Aura Towers new? I should get an Aura Tower. It's here. He went for 2 of these What you want to do, because you're solo, is you want to take this option. Provides both the auras. If you mess up like that, you can just change. And we will check for what they're going for. Clearly we don't have people who should play 100% with us. And of course someone's copying me, I think. I think they will come for just spamming a lot of towers, like young build. Maybe I should do a special rant stream when I go on 10 players and rant about how much your blood sucks. Need something. I do want this. I do want to take next level though, so this will help against that 0.67 fast. Kind of need something right now. It's kind of disappointing. Okay, let's. We will restart the game because we kind of need to, and we will try again. We will add a word after 100%, and we're gonna call it hard because this is not an easy mode for. We shouldn't call it hardcore though, because 100% isn't hardcore. Maybe on when you play with a lot of players it is, but not otherwise. Find it again. And call it like that. We will have, once we see it comes up, I'm gonna write in the Discord. I don't know if people read it, as it's kind of, you know, if you have 20 Discords, you don't, you probably don't read them, so I don't know. Its batnet can be a bit slow, and to do it 2 times, so it looks up now. Let's check so things look fine. Yeah, they look fine. Okay. So as I said, you need to do a lot of specialization for the bench press to really capitalize it on it. And out over that, you also really need to do it like because of your safety. So you don't get just bench and get like imbalance or in your shoulder. It's a common injury, or it puts a lot of pressure on your shoulders. It's also internal rotation on the moment, which you kind of want to negate a bit. But most other also are also like that, like the push up and yeah, all the other presses as well. Usually there are some weird variations, kind of, but well, let's not talk about that. So they are good for the front delts and kind of bad at the same time. We talked about that a little bit. But that's also the shoulder press part I wanted to go over. Like shoulder press might be a really good option for you, especially if you were like me, with good chest development very quickly, and maybe from prior push-ups or something. When I go to the gym, it kind of exploded the chest. but my arms were like small and okay defined, but not, they were not good. And same with the shoulder, I have improved it quite a lot, so I really like the movement, and it also hits the core. And all, like, more of all the delts. Great alternative. And it spools your V-taper. Because if you prioritize your shoulders, also back, you get a wider upper body, which is really useful. Even though bench also can hit slats and that, if you do correctly. Okay, some people still have less time coming. Wonder how we should. I need to go back in time, that's so you don't have to listen to me ramble or search for it yourself. When it comes to the upper chest, you can always like use more incline, like you put your seat up a little bit, less or more various. You can use dumbbells for that. They are more the, not the barbell. The barbell is with yeah, the normal bench press. I hope you understand that. I don't have the right words right now to explain how. I like it for bodybuilding and splitting alternative exercises, and you will have alternative, like really splitting your exercises to a lot of things. Wait, what the fuck is this? A tree. This tree. I think it's a double-edged sword, because you want to progress, but it's you can get so limited in your too little variation for muscles as well, so it's complicated, so we're not going into that actually. Let's see here. Okay, I think we're done with the point. Just include your shoulder press to your routine if you're not going for strength. And even then it's good. It hits the right muscles. It actually hits the upper chest as well, so a little bit. So it's not useless for your chest as well. Squats and deadlifts. They are also heavyweight, which means and technical lifts, at least one of them. So I would suggest, if you're like climbing up in kilograms, that you want to like take to some specialist, like someone who knows the movement patterns, or perhaps a power lifter or something, so you're doing the movement correctly, that you can do some personal assessment instead of like looking at the YouTube video or something. Okay. We are. Yeah, let's close 2 slots. And perhaps we can. People are a bit impatient. Like, that's the thing with the Reforged. I don't know what they will do about it. Okay, if nobody joins checking stuff, we will just kick off the last guy and go solo. But the thing with the squats and deadlifts also is that I don't like, personally I don't like the alternatives as much as when it comes to the upper body. Like, you have good alternatives always for upper body. There's several good exercises. There are probably good options, but I don't know about it, and it's also the fun factor. Like, when you train, free weights are like more fun in general, I think. So it's also, you get the, it's easier to get the X frame as well if you're pushing your legs. Like, in my opinion on leg movements and that, or the proportions are that it's you prefer to have good legs in that, of course, but it's not really worth like really pushing them unless you want to go for strength, then you want the muscle as well to back it up. It's your priority, basically. When it comes to body weight and stuff, I wanted to talk about the pull-up. I think a lot of people don't think about it as like they have the arms way too far apart, so they can't do a lot of reps, or they don't do proper reps. They don't do the controlled fashion. Even it's okay if it's fast. It just needs to be controlled and go up and down as well far enough to really capitalize on the exercise in general. It's also people when doing the like the shoulder press are usually have the hands too far apart, and it creates less stabilization. It's harder to stabilize the bar. So that's a good tip.
I can handle that.
We will go for 100%. This game we will go for. Is that the? Okay, let's add this so we can do something. I'll try to check what this is. Okay, we're going for the 4th tower. We got the rocket, I guess. Yeah, we got those items. So going to add 3. Let's add it here.
Your building is complete.
It's here. 2 upgrades.
My watchers will
Okay, we didn't have this one, but it's fine. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Really? I think you can sell this though, so it's fine. We might plan to do that. Let's try to not. Let's not try to lose too quickly. So we tell people if they're doing something really stupid. And the last part with the bodyweight stuff is that I think to only do that is hard progression. Like, you really need to put the effort in to learn and to progress through the exercises, different difficulties.
I am young of the goddess.
Like learning a muscle up, or a 1-arm pull up, or a 1-arm push up. You need to do all those in between movements, and it's not my cup of tea.
Upgrade finished.
Okay.
All systems go.
Hope you. Where do we put it? One, two, three, four. Thinking, let's put it here.
Roll out.
Your building is
Engines
complete.
running. What you got?
Actually, I don't
All
like that
systems
placement.
go.
Let's put it
We're
here.
on top of it.
Your building is complete.
God damn it. We will up this.
Upgrade finished.
Ah, of course he went for it. At the clown fiesta. At least he can sell them so he can correct his poor build. Maybe I should have pushed my...
Upgrade finished.
It's fine. We got the mini bosses, so that kind of messed up us a bit. Let's save some ammo.
Upgrade finished.
Oh no. Now I'm worried. Okay, this guy is apparently buying one and upgrading the others. That's level 4 by revenue. Yet. Classical tower that people thought made it this ink. And this time it looks fine. These guys weren't here at the start. Okay, I have too many of this, but like the chance of it coming is Cairn is twice as high as another one. Like, of course you won't detect them. Unless you play a lot. Let's continue. Bouncing will do very fine. Very better fine. Versus medium and heroes. Although, level 15 might be a little bit different. Because it's only 0.22 enemies coming a second. Why is it making Rexer sound? Is that Beast Monster? Ah, yes. It's the regular Beast Monster, not the Rex, of course. Okay, we're obviously fine against that.
Upgrade finished.
Let's just chill. This is why the game has the speed by default, so the round of 1 to 20 is actually shorter than rounds after. To tab out and check so. Oh, it actually kills me. Bouncing can even take down a fortified in earlier stages. It's 75%, which is actually not bad. And fortify can also only be ground, and it counters ground, so it's not bad. Wait, what does it say? 100? I don't get it. That's a lot of divine and slow enemies. We do actually want to do something about it. I'm gonna go for it.
Systems go.
This is not a good idea, but I'm going for it. Okay.
Maybe.
Your building
We are gonna
is-
go
your
for
building is complete. Upgrade finished.
these ones. Oh yeah. This is our divine counter. Oh wait, that's actually... Let's go for it after.
What you got?
Going to buff the research tower a little bit. My next plan on that are this upgrade has a price increase of 20 currently for each upgrade. It will go down to 15. We'll do it very slowly at upgrade. This is not good. It shouldn't show the damage.
I got your eye just.
Let's look on our awesome allies. Never do this. You see how we have a frost power 4 and this one. It is basically the same aura. So he basically wastes a lot of gold, although he got a little bit more stuff. Let's go for this. He actually got the sapphire, which is good. Okay. I guess people are trying the new stuff, so... Oh man. Worst build of them all. Just look at it. At least we're surviving longer than last time. It's not good though. I didn't watch out for the air like a noob. Yeah, lose this. Okay, let's go for a last game. This is just a clown fiesta. You can't play with random guys and expect to go far. Be resetting the game cache again. If you wonder why I need to restart. It's a bit annoying, but it's way less annoying than the syncing, of course. Which is unfortunately way too high of a risk if we don't do this. Let's just look here. I'd like to do that. I don't know why I have this one. Here. Wait, what am I calling this? I'm gonna do it private on the solo game. And we're actually going to push. Yeah, of course, we're going a bit more tryhard this time. I'm gonna change the version. It's not gonna be 1.9 anymore. I'm gonna have like a 2.0.0 to add a patch part. It's more professional. So let's do Hope HB2 this time. Okay, so we have bouncing and poison. Let's go for that actually. Let's put it maybe here.
Your building is complete.
And the poison here.
Your building is complete.
Two upgrades. I don't know how to do with the siege towers. Like the earthquake is just so good. Like you want siege towers, and you want to take the fortified enemies as well, of course. So. I'm gonna try to explain why I'm building my towers. The way I do, but not this early of a level. Let's tab out quickly to check it on YouTube. Good. I'm not really a porn streamer.
My watchers are ready.
I think I have a perspective and more game sense of this map, of course, than all the other ones who are doing it. Like, there's nobody that's really good on this map that uploads, from what I have seen. Like, maybe good for being the first time, of course. I'm gonna do a small wiki rant actually. I contacted him before on my Batnet, because I actually had him on Batnet for some reason from years ago or something. Maybe it was an accident that I added him after a Horster match. That's my ID, why I have him. So I obviously contacted him and asked him to play my map. First he did it on, after some time, he did it on stream. I think it was 1.4, 1.5. He liked it back then. It was pre-heroes. And not exactly sure how much he played it then, like from version to version. I think it was 1.8 though, when he played it on stream, and I think I did it 2 times. And that was actually where the video came from. Maybe I should put it the other one. Doesn't matter because we get the hero. And of course he built a lot of multi-towers, so the game lagged us because this projectile is kind of much. So I actually, this here, have the limit on this level 1 version, so nobody can make a lag fiesta and then later go and call it the map laggy. I checked this almost a little bit. Unfortunately, other than the unit size, they are very similar. Okay, let's move this annoying shit. And let's go for this one.
Upgrade finished.
is required.
So we can take the next air. Which we should try to get control. Last time I went for a rocket to take the air, and I'm thinking about doing the same this time as well. But to make us, to vary us a bit,
I'm listening.
we are going for the air. Going for, unfortunately this is not the best placement, I guess this is
I await
better,
your command.
but I don't think it's fine. This will not be our prime, of course, though.
I'm listening.
Yeah, let's do
Upgrade finished. I await your command.
this. They're so fucking big.
I'm listening.
Might need to do something about it, I don't know.
I await your
It's better to
command.
keep the ring on the size though. Okay, fortified earth is coming. How are we dealing with fortified? We are going for siege, of course. At some point we need to up this anyways. So that we're good. I'm always going to. Okay. And I'm going to. Thinking also how to deal with the divine levels later. We need to add the Chaos Hero.
Let's get going.
As you probably know, it's not the best for sneaking a little bit is more fine when you play solo, as long as you not lose. I don't think there's anything more I want to say about the random, the witty part. The most annoying stuff there is the fake 2.0 version, of course. Of course, he copies the map right off, calls it 2.0. Like, of course, I will call my map 2.0. I want to do that too. The only reason why I wanted to do 2.0 because I heard it's more like professional for others to be able to see what kind of version it is by other like developers. Oh shit. I totally forgot about the tornado code. Okay, we will avoid this one, but we will need to up it soon. The tornado, just this one is passing. Let's add the Aura Tower.
Let's get going.
If you can beat the map on 100% and above, you can always even less, but you can submit it under the Discord as a high score. I finished this map 100%, but you will do it over 100%. See someone who about did it over 100%. So huh. Okay. Let's hope this one will be enough. Maybe up this one. Actually, this kind of build is kind of a mess. Maybe I should just have saw this before. Level 3 is 90% after all. Let's add a single frost tower on this. Just add frost so it can slow like enemies from here. I rather lose like embarrassing early, trying to go for some extra experience. Like I want to go all the way, so I'm not playing to survive for the moment. His bouncing can actually do some damage to the mini bosses as well, as long as it can bounce on them. It can kill everything that's ground. Oh no, not more air. How do we actually deal with it? I'm gonna go for the rocket spam. You can spam towers as level 1 towers at 100% to assist you in what you need assisting for, or just in general because you're already behind. Of course you don't get the scaling, gold damage, gold ratio improvements, and you also lose the abilities from the gold. I do want those heroes, as I said. Actually looks quite bad. And I went for the poison upgrade, so we need to get this here a second. Unless we're going for this tornado tower. Why did it need to do this? Why is it tornado now? Need 5k. We're holding this guys right now. Not need to get more overloads. Just now still planning for the heroes. So this get this bouncing it, attacking cover or this. It's so much high level, still have 75%. And it can bounce. These guys are secret and out the air. So they deal less damage. Therefore. It has a bit of a weird damage. Or like you need to think. It's great to get fortified against air. Good against armor, but not good against rest. Always okay against any minute. 30 that will be unlocked.
What lies before me? I have better things to see.
Now we have this. Good. That air is let's go for this. Do I want 5 heroes? This level is so easy and next will be our 2. But we only need to kill enough to unlock this. I don't want to resist this. Small medivs. Totally innocent, totally won't almost make us lose. And I hope they don't. Actually. Try to panic also. Just damage them. Like If I really want to take this level, I wouldn't opt the fossil force. It's many and it's heavy over there. I don't want all the fossils. Because we play solo. There's a lot of enemies. It's just that tech hasn't kicked back too much yet. There's no need to adapt quickly currently. Okay. It's an arrow between. I'm gonna go for the heavy waters. I don't think it needs so much experience. More water is strengthening it, so it's more, it's the best damage option. Sure, leave it. This tower of course is of course a powerhouse. It will leak a bit, it's fine. We need to take a gamble. We need to be ready with this. It's actually so bad I'm gonna go for it. Take the level. So we have the option. This is worth you. I want to go for this for an upgrade. So we get figures. Due to all the heroes that are coming. No, let me think here. I don't know if I really should explain too much, because a lot of the people who actually watch this are from, I guess, Warcraft. Probably. And they probably know how to play basic stuff. Like getting this from that and that. Okay. great in action doesn't mean you haven't spent a lot on it. Need to start off with the siege so to get in time for 5. Like the intelligence is now short, but it's more important to get hero systems. It's good against mini bosses because this one can actually hit on the ground enemies, but they can hit the mini bosses once in the hero. So it can actually just kill the hero. We have the easy time because it's around and we're well equipped for that. It's not that hard for us. We're going for the siege, of course, because the hero is just so good. This is just a lot better late game if you don't go for this. Because this tower, other than the aura, falls off like the frost tower. Unless you go for the hero of course, then you get better and better slow aura. That's why the slow aura was added. And it's a nice thing. If you press pointed, you get more slow, like the tower. And also slows. Already slows from level 1. Okay, we need to get this food upgrade. So we probably item personally to read those items. It's fine. Maybe it's worth to set this on the overall. Anything we need to take into consideration currently? No. Maybe next level, really. No, we really actually got them. Unfortunately, we get the hero a little bit too late. For my preference. I would really recommend speed on power shift because even though its damage is kind of good, you want the earthquake, that's also what you kind of want to get more of. That's why we will go for Wood of Cunning. Get some intelligence for it to level up. Frenzy, damage, advancing. summons, I guess. See if it actually works, I don't know. That's why we need that. That's why I want the air tower as well. Okay. We are now going to go for the don't watch this shit. It will be very annoying, the visuals. Forget this. So now this will happen. I will of course patch that out, but don't be worried about it. Okay, currently heroes are coming. We have this ability now, which really will help against short-term league solution. This tower will be used as a support tower, other than it being air, because of this agility boost, the ugly ass tornado ability. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, we need almost 5k gold for the next one. I should watch top right corner a little bit more than I'm doing currently. Go for air tower, even though there's not coming in air. I haven't even gotten the Chaos 3 for the armor reduction. Yes, I'm gonna do it the not very efficient way when it comes to divine levels. I'm gonna try to tank them, like not lose when you come. Having some problem with this. Armored enemies are tough. We should really get the second avatar, because it's really gold efficient. Okay, I need to maybe check a bit closer on what's coming. Okay, we need to pull this on off. We need to buff up this guy. I'm gonna go for the wallers to try to get the power for next fortified. I'm gonna go for the agility boost. This is so tough. Like maybe the bouncing here wasn't acceptable. The R was way too late game fault. This tower, getting those sweet armor reduction. I do want some Italians. I guess I want strength. Okay, let's not do more with this. Oh shit, Divine's coming. Let's just go for up this one. Some more towers perhaps. This one is over the neighborhood. Doesn't matter why I go for that one currently. It's not good. Not good at all. Who I want to get another hero, probably. I don't want it. We're going to add a blade tower. I want this swiftness aura. Puffing up the stats of the heroes. Becoming really not coming any air. But if it doesn't come in air, I have got this tower. That would have been a little bit of a blunder. I want the head of waters on there. There's buffering up my heroes. You can add the last version of the slow aura to make them as slow as possible. It's probably time for the next level. Aura tower. We need to do some research into if this food, if it's actually worth getting the 50 or not. Both strategies seem to be able to do the trick. This level is hard for us. Let's go further around. All these tornadoes. Should have moved this though, so that's kind of funny. You see, this is with this. I think this is quite a fun stage. Map. Oops, bad placement. The reason why I'm going for second one is just to get more earthquakes off. Yes, it's good. Ooh, it's deadly and we're having a problem with the level. So I need to be ready with this one. I need to do that. Not trusting. Might lose, come on. Have some faith. It's a big chunk of enemies. Oh, rip. Thanks for watching. This is the end of the stream. 102%, too hard for us this time.